Thank you. I want to see you. We just heard there may be deals. I want to go back. You taught me a long time ago when I read your book, Death by China, that there's real issues with China. You remember the 8? You told me providing export subsidies, manipulating currency, counterfeiting, avoiding environmental regulations, enforcing minimal worker health, imposing import tariffs, employing predatory pricing, adopting protectionist measures. Why do we think tariffs can fix what you taught me is bad about China?
So, look, let's go there. But I got to say just one thing about today's news. That's the best negative print I have ever seen in my life. And the markets need to look beneath the surface of that. We had a 22% increase in domestic investment. That is off the charts when you strip out inventories and the negative effects of the surge in imports because of the tariffs. You had 3% growth. So we really like where we're at now. With respect to China, look, Jim, we know that China cheats us. We know that we use tariffs to defend ourselves against that cheating. And what we're trying to do with China, as well as the rest of the world, get the tariff barriers down, get the non-tariff barriers down, and we do that with the strategy we're adopting. And I think it's working beautifully. We've had, they're taking numbers, it's like you got to go in and get a number now to get a meeting with the USTR, the United States Trade Representative, in order to make a deal. So all that's going to be great. So let's see what happens there.
All right, I want to clarify that on the GDP number, how we get to 3%, because I think there are a lot of people, the market's done really bad, Peter, so we got to try to figure this out.
Yeah. So basically, the way GDP is calculated is consumption plus investment plus government spending plus net exports. Okay? So right off the bat, when you have this import surge that we've had to try to get in ahead of the tariffs, that's dragging down our GDP growth by something like 5%. I mean, it's just extraordinary, but that's not going to be the case next quarter. So take that off the charts. And then government spending, that's obviously where you're doing the Doge thing and contracting government. And that's going to be fine. That's good for America because it gets rid of the waste, fraud, and abuse. So that leaves you with the two big drivers: consumption, which is the biggest of the two, and investment. And look, the Trump program with the deregulation, with the tax cuts that's coming, which will be retroactive to January, which will allow complete expensing. It surged what is it, 22%, 22%. And consumption, despite the soft data with the confidence being down, the consumption has been robust. Okay. So that number's a really good number when you sort out all of that stuff. And we should be celebrating Trump policy and that number.
So right now they're not doing that, but I understand. Now, Peter, are you trying to get a coalition of the willing against China? I'm focused on China. Why am I focused on it? Because when I think of what you want, and I read you your 8 that you have told me over and over again over the last decade, I don't understand how you can have that regime stay. That is totalitarian, communist, military dictatorship. You have said that over and over again. How does that stay unless you encircle them with others and keep an embargo on their trade?
Well, Jimmy, you might be surprised at this, but I do believe that the best way to negotiate with China is to really negotiate very, very quietly and behind the scenes. And so I'm not going to get up here and start waving flags and this, that, and the other thing. It's let that happen. I will say this, though, with respect to the rest of the world and other countries. The likely thing that's going to happen now, which every country has to be concerned about, is that as China sells less to us, they're going to try to sell more to the rest of the world. And because of their economic model, which by definition is a model based on predatory pricing and dumping, that means a lot of goods are going to be dumped into Europe, for example, into India, for example, into South America, into Africa. And those countries themselves are going to have to find a way to defend themselves against Chinese dumping, just like America is doing right now. And look, I would be remiss in not pointing out here that as we speak, we continue to have Americans die, not just of fentanyl poison from China, but from all the chemicals that are used by the Mexican drug cartels. The heroin, they use it for heroin, speed, ecstasy. They're putting it in counterfeit drugs like Xanax and Valium now. People are continuing to die from China. China, as you speak, every one of you has your little PDAs there, as they used to call them. It's like China's trying to hack those. They're trying to get our money, trying to get our identities. They steal our intellectual property. And they try to control every key critical industry in the world. So all of that's happening, and that's what we're trying to protect ourselves against, and by definition, the rest of the world.